We're in the realm of process, not product at the moment. Now, every time we come across a song, I'm talking we as in the collective songwriting community, top liner community, whoever creates music from within their own being, and you go, I've written a song and it's gonna sound like this, because in your wonderful right hemisphere, you see the big picture straight away, yeah. And you go, oh, it's going to sound like this, and it's going to have this, and it's going to have that, and that's just the joy of being in this. If you're configured like this, you're going to do it. But when you want to refine a song, or when you want to get into something, or you kind of maybe feel you get stuck on something, you go into process, and it's all part of the process. And what I want to do here is I want to go over my favourite song that I've ever written, and I've got loads of songs, although I haven't got a massive Spotify playlist at the moment. I have got a lot of songs written, but this is just this is a song that came to me upon waking. I'd been asleep on the sofa, I had like my dogs beside me, and I woke up at 5 a.m. and the song had come up. The lyric was there, the melody come through. I went straight to the piano. I'm pointing to the piano now, and the song came to life. Now that's a one-off, one in a million for me, because most of the time they come through walking and driving, and a melody, and then it gets worked after. Or if I've been set a brief or a task or a co-write or something like that, it will become it's a more structured process, and I've got loads encyclopedias worth of methods to tune into. So there's just, what I'm saying is, like, there are endless ways to create music. But this particular song, it did come up on waking, and I played it in C, because C is one of my master keys. My background is, so let's say, vocals number 1, bass probably number 2, viola, violin, anything like single melody line, is that I was naturally configured for that. The harmony instruments, comping and chords is fine. It's needed for songwriting. It's fine for open mics. But if I get in a studio, those duties and those tasks are handed over to people who are configured and naturally gifted in those ways. But for songwriting, it's fine. I can put the song together. So let's get with the song now. It's called Blues and Velvet Love, and it's about that intense new relationship energy you will feel when you meet someone new. It's when the the hormonal systems are, and the neurotransmitters are there, and you've got your serotonin and floods of dopamine and norepinephrine, and all this, the brain chemistry is there, and the spiritual chemistry is there, and you've got all this stuff coming up, and it's intense and it's wonderful. And this can actually happen, with a newborn child. Not identical chemistry sets, but similar. You could have one with your dog every day. It does with my 2 dogs. But that brand new feeling in human romance. Let's look at it. Let's look at it in those terms. I've been wandering around with a smile on my face. And that smile looks a lot like yesterday's embrace. I met you in a rundown town bar, though I've known you before. A love of many lifetimes. Now we're rolling up for more, and I'm not gonna sing you the chorus straight away. You can hear it coming. You got a little pre-chorus there. I'm not gonna sing you the chorus, because the chorus did not come smoothly with the verse. The verse went around and around and around on its own for about a month. And that's because I have this wonderful position that I've sculpted in life, where I work outdoors, I design gardens, I am, I live a really creative life, and I'm able to support myself and my family by taking care of gardens and looking after dogs and doing very, very practical, manual, interactive, like connective things. So I had the pleasure of being able to walk around fields and woodlands for hours, and then the chorus come in and go, oh, you're going to record that. So this, although the song did come on Waking, the complete song didn't. And I'm very glad for it, because I don't know how, how it would have worked out should I have been one of these recording artists in the 60s or 70s where you just go in and put up the song. Who knows? We don't know. I'm here in this time, and this is the time that I'm meant to be in. So, the songs don't have to come in this mythical package. But if you give it the time and space that it needs, because remember, the songs have their own identity. They have their own energies and their own life force behind them as well. And you're part of it. We can't say 100% it's just us that created the songs, because we all have, let's say, Spotify playlists or vinyl record collections in the hundreds or thousands of artists. We have extraordinary influences from our parents, grandparents, family, relatives and ancestors. We're inheriting DNA. And I can't name the researchers, but we're looking at like 400 years of maternal DNA where our musical genes get passed down. They get skipped many generations, but it's there. It's there in many of our makeups. So if we liken our evolutionary biology or our spiritual biology or any of our, like how we come to be as people, we might also liken our songs to that. Some songs are going to go, they're going to come up quick. Other songs are like, ooh. Other songs are like, oh, I feel so sad, I need to write a song. The song has its own life, and we are part of it. We're not just part of it. Sometimes we might be just part of it, and the song comes so powerful, and you go, whoa, it takes me away. But this is what I like. For me, this is why the process of writing songs, creating songs, it's not just important, it is it's archetypal in my life, my being as a human. So as much as songwriting is archetypal in my being, a chorus is very much needed for this song. So let's just comp through it. I've been wandering around with a smile on my face, and that smile looks a lot like yesterday's embrace. I met you in a run downtown bar, though I've known you before. A love of many lifetimes now, we're rolling up for more, and I won't deny it. No, my eyes can't hide it. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. Sorry, let's get that again. I'll get you into the outro of the chorus straight away there, because blues and velvet love. Now, coming out of that, this is I'm not live streaming, but I'm live videoing. You will notice, I notice, everybody notice, whether you're playing tennis, painting a wall, or playing piano, you know when you've made a mistake. You know when you've made a mistake that wouldn't cut it at Carnegie Hall. And although I've played this song hundreds of times just on my own in a piano in a bar, I'll kind of there's something not gone quite right there as in the live performance. And what explanation can I give that? I could say that I got a bit tight because I'm in a video recording situation. They're not my primary instruments either. But, I mean, to hell with it, really, because when this song gets its life in a studio setting, as in, which I could put into this video later, I could put all the different iterations that it's had in studio life. What's going to come out on Spotify, or what's going to come out where however you release it or however you play it live, it's not that, is it? It's not that, because by the time this song will get in the studio, I'm gonna have a piano player who'll go, oh, we can do this, we can do that, and then we'll just sit and we'll sound out all the inversions and all the stuff, all that harmonic richness that they were born to learn and understand and process, in the same way that I was born to learn, understand and process melodic richness, whether that's a simple or complex, or a soft voice or anything like that. So just do not ever undermine or underestimate your gifts and talents, and realize that we might need to come across other people with their gifts and talents, or software even. I mean, software that does stuff. And there are keyboards, and I don't know what they are. I much prefer a trial, error and recovery and rupture and repair based life. But there's so many things we can do to enhance or to add, enhance or like fix up bits and pieces that we don't necessarily have in our natural musical arsenal. But this bit there, and you're probably forgetting because I'm chatting so much. I added this as a kind of interlude just out of the chorus, as a touch to how much I love the late 50s and early 60s singers, the Buddy Hollies, Roy Orbison, Dusty Springfield, anything that has that kind of like, it's very Italian and French influence writing. You have it in Charles Trenet, those kind of things. Edith Piaf is very European, and the Americans took it as well, where you're just creating tiny little bits of drama amongst quite precise vocals, but the vocals are extremely emotive. And this song, you could chuck it in, you could put it into Roy Orbison's hands. He's passed out of his physical form now, but you could put it into that. You could put any kind of singer on it. You can just like go soft jazz. It's a song that has an application. Yeah. So we go straight into the second verse, which we've got to remember the lyrics for. I must admit, I got it bad, like Dolly Parton or Emmylou Age. You're tattooed upon my heart, and there's a tender for you to stay. Now this bit, I'm going to analyse the lyrics. You've got the melody and you've got the structure on it. It is relatively simple as far as songwriting goes. You could jazz standard it, you can do all sorts with it, but in this one, I just wanted to demonstrate about how in the sort of 60s, 70s and 80s, especially in country and in the southern stuff, the focus on heartbreak is huge. Yeah. And when you have this experience of a brand new relationship, the potential for heartbreak is also great in that split second. There's that split second of, oh, I'm in love. Oh, what if she or he or what if they go? Oh no. And that's why the brand new relationship songs are so incredible. If you ever come up one within yourself, or you're listening to it on your playlist or on your vinyl records or anything like that. So in this one, it's that, I've got it bad. I've got it so bad. I can't concentrate. It's just you and me, and and I've got it so bad. It's like Al Green. Oh my God, let's stay together, and Dolly Parton, I will always love you, and anything like that. I mean, there's millions to choose from in that construction, and I wanted to just add the permanence of that particular moment, and also in your spirit, all of our experiences are with us. They have a residue within us, and we carry them, and whether we learn about them or we hurt from them, anything is still with us. And you're tattooed upon my heart. You're tattooed upon my heart, and there's a tender for you to stay. So we're using the word tender because obviously what it means, and you just stay and you put a tender out for something. Like I work as a gardener, a landscaper, So we put tenders to people. We're like, hey, we can do this, and it's really, it's great. Our work is fantastic, and we're kind of replying to their requests. And in Love and Romance, there are requests from each other, like, are you coming back? When are we going to meet her again? So we kind of put in our cases towards each other. So that was the song that's the bit of the song where it, you're getting a real idea that I mean, in this case, I'm singing it, but I think this song could be sung fine by anyone. We might have some lyric adaptations. We might get in the studio. There might be some chord changes. There might be some rearrangement. And arrangement is a big, important thing, especially with a song like this, because in my mind it's strings and it's just kind of like late night bar, bass player and a guitar, anything. But arrangement, this song could be put together in so many different ways. So I'm just gonna go from the top and get up to where we stopped. And I'm very aware that I'm playing a very old keyboard and it doesn't have that soft waterfulness that a brand new Nord would. So you might get some clunk through the condenser microphone. But anyway, I'm going to try to play gentle. And we go back to the errors again because I'm trying to play slightly differently to accommodate for the microphone sound. That might cause me to make some errors on the keyboard because I'm used to if I had my way, I'd be like a primary school teacher. Playing in assembly. Give me joy in my heart, keep me praising. Give me joy in my heart, I pray. Give me joy in my heart, keep me praising. Keep me praising till the end of day. That's how I like to play. When I'm playing at open mic, it's very much do do do. But I'm like moderating some stuff here, so we get a reasonably smooth and pleasant audio experience at the other end. I've been wondering around with a smile on my face, and that smile looks a lot like yesterday's embrace. I met you in a run downtown bar, though I've known you before. A love of many lifetimes, now we're rolling up for more, and I won't deny it. No, my eyes can't hide it. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. You whisper, sweet honey, things to me, and I feel your gaze fall soft upon my cheekbones in a red brick light haze. I must admit I got it bad, like Dolly Parton or Emmylou Hayes. You're tattooed upon my heart, and there's a tender for you to stay, and I won't deny it. No, my eyes can't hide it. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. So that there was the whole song for about 3 months, and I was like, it's got a reasonable shape. It's playable. It's playable on my own. It's singable and playable at the same time. And for those of you that aren't probably primary piano players first, but have got some chops on them, that's what you're working out at the time. All right, can I play and sing my own song at the same time, whether it's guitar or piano? So this song very much had that about it, so it became playable. But then I started messing around with all these different kind of ways of doing things, and we got a sort of 2.5 to 3 minutes, and I gone, it's nice, but me loving these Roy Orbison and Dusty Springfield type dramas at the end, I had to change key and chuck an outro in, which does slightly modernise it. Not that they didn't. We had key changes in the days gone, but they're arranged slightly different to the way I've done it. So I've thrown that all to hell with convention. And there will be some songs that will follow this convention, but I kind of just went a bit instinctive at the end, as I'm sure many of you in your songwriting blend instinct, logic, convention, all these things. We are just this incredible blend of creative forces. So let's get that last chorus out. And I won't deny it. No, my eyes can't hide it. That's not. I won't deny it. No, my eyes can't hide it. I fell for you. No one else will do. Blues and velvet love. I fell for you. No one else will do. Blues and velvet love. Now here's the surprise bit. You're always singing the blues, and I'm pure velvet. Here comes the key change. Let's build our home in the stars. Yeah, we got that bit. I'll carry on with it a bit in the end. So we got this rule that if you're going to change from the tonic chord, which is that C major, and you're going to go to the 5th. Yeah, you use, I'm going to use the D major there to get here. But to follow the pattern of this thing that the sort of like motif or theme that I just introduced. And I'm going to I followed it very shortly afterwards. That's just a C major to the E. I use E minor, but you can use E major. I prefer the major, but some people prefer the minor. And you know what? The song's not going to argue with it. It's okay either way. Yeah. And it would also, if we're looking in this studio setting, it's the arranger's going to have a lot to do with it. The arranger may prefer to run the strings or whatever he or she is doing, or their mod is doing into that. So these are like the little workings out of these songs are. It's fine. Your song's not fixed and finite. It can be, but you get bits of tuning here and there, as we do as humans. Like every single day, we tune ourselves up in different ways. We find something or someone, or we come across anything that we can look at slightly differently, so we can evolve ourselves and supply ourselves. And all these ingredients, all these like different things going around us, all these complications or problems or whatever, they supply us with the perfect ingredients we need to develop ourselves. And I mean, that's just a fact, and you really come across that in the Middle Age. But I mean, in this song, the middle of this song is where or towards the end of this song, is where it started to develop, and it got the ingredients. And you also got a lyrical tell at the end, that these people in this brand new relationship is like very intense, and that may not always be, that may provide a tricky match in ways. And she says, you're always singing the blues, and I'm pure velvet. Let's build our home in the stars. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. And it's done. It's done. So you get your big dramatic engine. The song's got an engine, of course it has. You get a big dramatic ending, and you get a little bit of a journey with the song that might, apparently feels simply harmonically, or with the chords. It's pretty simple. It has some very familiar melody dips and has some very familiar chord patterns, and none of which I'm going to point out for you, because you'll be able to work it out yourselves, hopefully, through your listening journeys. So let me try and put it all together, and we get the whole song. Wandering around with a smile on my face, and that smile looks a lot like yesterday's embrace. I met you in a rundown town bar, though I've known you before. A love of many lifetimes, now we're rolling up for more, and I won't deny it. No, my eyes can't hide it. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. You whisper sweet honey things to me, and I feel your gaze fall soft upon my cheekbones in a red brick light haze. I must admit, I got it bad, like Dolly Parton or Emmylou Hayes. You're tattooed upon my heart, and there's a tender for you to stay, and I won't deny it. My eyes can't hide it. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love. You're singing the blues, and I'm pure velvet. Let's build a home in the stars. I fell for you, no one else will do. Blues and velvet love, blues and velvet love. And there you go, a song, it says blues and velvet love, and it is that. You go through the blues when you create the song, that, oh, is it good enough? Is it this? Is it that? Is it everything? And all that is just fine. Yeah, and then you get those little moments of velvet and you weave it all together. It doesn't matter if it takes you 1 month, 6 years, 6 lifetimes. You're going to create your songs in your way, just as I create my songs in my way. And the whole point of creation, whether you're cooking dinner, whether you're planting a garden, whether you are excellent at spreadsheets, is that you are creating, and that is the edification of the soul.